A lot of people are trying to find the next big thing in crypto, but what if I told you it was staring you right in the face already? Today's video is going to dive into that opportunity, and that opportunity is Abstract Chain, and it is arguably one of the best opportunities later this year with a huge airdrop coming in Q4, but you can also make money right now, and this video is going to show you exactly how to do that. So in this video, I'm going to show you 4 different strategies, 4 different ways to get started in Abstract Chain and unlock a huge potential for their Q4 airdrop. So before we get stuck in to understand how to make money on Abstract Chain and to understand how that leads to an eventual airdrop, let's talk about what Abstract Chain actually is. So it's a layer 2 on Ethereum, which means it has its own EVM compatible wallet, and it allows you to trade on Ethereum, but not on the main net. So essentially it's its own blockchain. And what Abstract really does is dive in deeply into the consumer crypto asset class. So what I mean by that is think of Abstract Chain as an app store. You can play games, you can stream, you can trade meme coins, you can trade NFTs, you can play gambling games, all these sorts of things. And that's all compacted into one blockchain called Abstract Chain. So that's what Abstract is. Now let's dive directly into the ways that you can start looking for juicy rewards day to day, but also juicy rewards over the long term with their future airdrop. The first topic I'm going to talk about is meme coins. Now, if you've come from Solana, if you've come from Base, if you've come from any other chain and trade meme coins, you're going to absolutely love it on Abstract Chain. Now, over the past couple of months, and Abstract has been live for about 6 or 7 months already, we've seen a slow grind up in Abstract volume. So what we notice is that Abstract volume still only sits at about $10 million of volume in the past 24 hours. Now, why that excites me is because when you compare that to many other chains out there and chains with a lot of meme coins and chains without a lot of meme coins, you can start to see why I do think this has tremendous upside. And thus, the things that are going to be absolutely rewarded are the meme coins. And I'll touch on a few of them in a minute's time. But just for perspective, $10 million of on-chain volume just on Abstract. Let's look at Base. So Base, its main competitor, which is another layer 2 on Ethereum, has 1.45 billion. Let's look at Ethereum. Okay, the mainnet. Ethereum has 2.77 billion. Let's look at Solana. It has 7.75 billion. What about something like Chain? It has 7 million. So Abstract's actually doing better than one of the top Telegram chains. What about Polygon? Polygon has $93 million, and I don't even know that many people trading over on Polygon. So that excites me, right? Because even if it takes 1% of all that volume from other chains, then what we see is a huge potential for at least a 10x in daily volume, which thus means lots more liquidity, lots more users, and lots more eyes on your favorite meme coins. So what I'm be doing on Abstract Chain and the meme coins specifically is just trading with clean technicals and understanding that the charts are very easy to trade because there's a lack of jitters like there is over on Solana, which are your sellers, okay? These aren't pump and dump tokens. A lot of these tokens take longer to grind up. They remind me of meme coins in 2023 because you can go to sleep and not worry about your bags being dumped overnight like you can't on Solana chain. So trades like this, where it's consolidating here before we get that next leg up, is something that I get really interested in. Here's another one that just broke up overnight, okay? This one's more of a utility play with a huge IP on Twitter. And this one is a in real life utility play. So again, why am I not fading simple TA and a breakout high? And I think these can run really high. These are only at 3 million, okay? SMP 1.4, God 3.5, Retspar breaking out as well. One of the most prominent Abstract meme coins on the timeline, 3.5, Guna 6 million. Arguably, all of these could easily be over $50 million in the coming months. So I still think that meme coins are one of the best opportunities out there. And I mean, look at Alpha. Overnight, it just went absolutely crazy, okay? Look at this candle. If you exercise patience, you can literally turn some wealth right now on Abstract Chain. And I think what that leads to is obviously more volume on the chain, more transactions, and more XP, which I'll talk about later, about how you can reward yourself in the future months with their upcoming airdrop. Number 2, if you are a content creator, what you can do is jump onto Abstract and start streaming. Why I think this is the best opportunity, rather than going to Kick or rather than going to Twitch or trying to stream on Twitter, where there's a lot of a competition, when you've got people with huge followings dominating that, come over to Abstract where there's less viewers, there's less content creation, thus less competition, and you can start earning some money over there. So the beautiful part about this is not only can you grow a brand, but you can earn money in different ways. Craig and I, we stream every day. Eli jumps on once a week as well. We are 3 of the top content creators on Abstract Chain. And what you can do is earn some money by clipping us, just like Breeze did here. Okay, we had a video just yesterday. We're talking about NFTs. Clip this, submit it to our What page on gccrypto TV on Twitter, and you can start earning some money there. Secondly, if you do start to grow a bit of a following here on the streaming platform, what you can do is start earning some crazy tips. Here's something that I got literally 2 months ago. I got $155 in one stream because I was getting tipped by a bunch of people who enjoyed my content. Again, another easy way to make money in the short term, but consequently lead up to an airdrop later in the year. The third aspect of Abstract Chain, which I absolutely love, and the beautiful part about Abstract is that it can appeal to different consumers. You have your streamers, you have your Memecoin traders, and now you have your gamers, okay? So whether you like to dabble in all of those parts or focus specifically on one topic, you can start to make money, okay, in each of these elements. Now, Gigaverse, probably the most prominent game outside of on-chain heroes on Abstract Chain. This is amazing, okay? So you get characters, you buy some of the NFTs, and you can start playing their in-game dungeons and start earning some of these rewards. Like, I mean, look at this. Like, these are microtransactions which can turn into crazy returns, like 50x, 100x, depending on where you get and what you actually get in the dungeons. But you can start flipping these on secondary markets, okay? And start flipping these and earning some secondary income. I mean, some of these are at $40, $50. And if you can consistently do that week in, week out, even the potions here that you use in-game are multiple dollars. And if you keep doing that over a period of time, you're starting to earn money, and consequently, you're starting to earn XP. Now, there's obviously other games on there which are a little bit more of your gambling nature, and as always, please gamble responsibly, okay? Gambling is extremely risky, and in this video, we focus more on the trading element, but there's aspects and apps like this, like Death.Fun, where I've even made over 0.6 ETH, which is, I don't even know, 2.5 grand or something on this specific leaderboard. But I would highly recommend that if you are someone like me, I would stick to the trading of Memecoins, I'd stick to content creation, and I'd stick to games which are actually fun and have that secondary market where you can start to flip some of these assets. And consequently, that leads us to the last topic, how to get ready for their airdrop. So how Abstract works for their airdrop is that they have an XP system. So in other words, you earn XP week by week, and over time that stacks up, unlocking new tiers and unlocking new rewards in the future. So right now, I'm literally about to hit the next tier, which is Platinum tier. Now, only about 100 people are in Platinum tier at this moment. So I'm in about the top 1% of XP earners across the whole year on Abstract Chain. Of course, there's people doing better than me. There's bigger whale wallets who hold a lot more assets than me on the platform. But ultimately, if you do all of the things that I've talked to you about today, and more so rather than trading meme coins, but you buy and hold the meme coins, not only will you reward yourself with meme coin trade profit, but you'll stack XP week to week. And look at this. I've been stacking more meme coins over the past 3 weeks, and that's seen my XP go up exponentially from 37 to 54 to 70, now to 95K in just the past week. You can stack badges when they pop up here. Look into the Discord services if you want some bonuses. So if you're active in the community in the Discord, if you're active on Twitter, you can start to unlock some of the Chad extra bonuses on the platform. If you own a Pudgy Penguin already, if you own a little Pudgy, you get some bonuses as well for XP. And obviously, if you own some Pengu as well, which is 88K or 888K or 8.8 million Pengu, you get some bonus rewards for XP every single week on Abstract Chain. Now, Abstract Chains and their rewards and their XP will ultimately be, okay, the unlock of what your airdrop will be. So you want to get as high as you can in each of these tiers. Now, a lot of people are probably only going to get to gold, which I'm currently in and I'm about to leave, which is fantastic. But even if you get into gold, still stack that XP, because I think the leaderboard is going to be still stacked into each tier. So platinum will get a distribution, gold will get a distribution, silver will get a distribution, and bronze, the very low level, will get a distribution of XP, and thus get a distribution of airdrop tiers. Now, I'm going to do a whole separate video soon on Abstract XP and how you can understand it and how you can maybe start to think about it in a different way, because I think a lot of people are still misunderstanding how XP actually works on Abstract Chain. And as a top 1% owner, I want to make sure that you guys are positioning yourself in the short, medium, and long term for your best opportunity in crypto right now, which is the Abstract Chain airdrop in Q4 this year. So that's why I think Abstract Chain is one of the best opportunities right now in crypto, but also in the next 6 months that could really unlock some future millionaires in crypto. If you're looking for an Abstract community, it's GTG. We have a whole channel that's been dedicated to Abstract for multiple months, where people are returning crazy gains, earning a lot of XP, and we're working together to really understand how to best position ourselves for that airdrop this year. So if you're going to check out GTG and join us in the Abstract trenches, check out that link down below. As always, if you enjoy this content, smash the subscribe, smash the like, and I will see you guys in the next one.